Welcome back to more Star Fox 64. Last time, we returned to Corneria and got through Sector Y, so this time, we're continuing the upper path.
Star Fox, I want you to take out the enemy bioweapon.
Yes, sir. Deploy the Blue Marine.
Good luck.
Aquas is a very unique level, to put it mildly.
I'm gonna check out the bioweapon.
This is the only underwater level in the game, and as a result is the only level that uses the Blue Marine instead of an R-Wing, or a Landmaster. So the Blue Marine plays a lot like an R-Wing. You still have moves like barrel rolls, boosting, and braking, but it moves a lot more slowly and also doesn't have charge shots. Instead of charge shots or bombs, you have torpedoes that not only deal damage to enemies, but also help to light up this very polluted ocean of Aquas.
I'm sending the data to you guys. Shoot a torpedo to help you see.
Out of every level in Star Fox 64, I definitely think this is one of the worst levels for the Wii Virtual Console version, because of how dark it is naturally, and then you add on the Wii U version's brightness problems, and then the level is very dark, and it's kind of annoying, because it's difficult to actually see where enemies are and where attacks are coming from, so it's very easy to take damage very quickly.
Wow. Look at that! It's beautiful!
My advice would be to try to break all of these pillars if possible, because some of them have healing items, and you definitely need all of the help you can get.
It's a good thing you prepared, Slip. This thing will never hold together.
I like how Peppy is being really supportive, and then Falco is being Falco and kind of a jerk to Slippy, as usual. I like how the little dialogue conversations help to convey the personalities of each member of Star Fox. So we can still barrel roll, which is very good for sections like this, with a lot of enemy fire. By the way, the medal score for this is 150 points, and there are no branching pathways, which is honestly good because I have enough to worry about with just trying to get through this stage, if I'm being honest. Because of how slow the Blue Marine is, this is also one of my least favorite stages to have to retry, because even if you reach the checkpoint, say you lose a life at the boss, it takes a while to get back to the boss, given this movement speed. This is honestly probably my least favorite area of Aquas, because I tend to get hit by enemy attacks a lot here, and I don't even know why, because I can't even see what's happening. So if you notice me start to take a ton of damage out of nowhere, don't worry, I don't know what's causing that either. We can break these boulders here. I might try to do that in case some of them have items. Oh good, a gold ring, so we have the health extension, which we'll probably end up needing for the boss, or just simply reaching the boss currently. So far, this isn't going too terribly. I've definitely had worse runs of Aquas, but this definitely could be going a lot better, and I can't even imagine trying to go for the medal here.
I got a bad feeling about this, Fox.
Same, Peppy. So let's keep moving. I need to remember to actually use more torpedoes than I usually use. It's kind of like I normally try not to use the B button because of bombs being finite, but in this we have as many as we want to use, so I definitely need to keep that in mind to actually consciously try to use torpedoes more often.
I found the bioweapon. columns!
As Peppy said, we can actually fire at these columns inside this shell, and once it starts glowing like that, we can use a torpedo to break one of the columns. If we break both of the columns, we'll be able to reach the boss's weak point. In the meantime, we have all of these little sea creatures swarming at us from the top of the shell, and we have a bunch of other projectiles being launched at us from inside the shell. So let's be very careful and try to break this.
That's it, Fox!
I should also try to break these things here, because while these projectiles aren't too difficult to avoid, they actually get in the way of trying to actually defeat the boss. Basically, if you try to fire a torpedo, they'll often be blocked by the other projectiles. So to make things a little bit easier, let's take these out before we actually go for the boss's weak point. So here, we want to basically break that shield there, and then try to fire a torpedo for the eye. If we do this enough times, we'll be able to defeat the boss and clear Aquas. But that's easier said than done. The cannons have respawned, but at this point, I think I'll just try to go for the boss. It does feel like they're off rhythm, which is nice, so they're not like firing a wall of projectiles out once, which sometimes I've seen that happen. Looks like 2 more missiles should be enough. I would recommend trying to like lead a shot, so like fire a missile early. Like as soon as you think the shield is gonna go down, fire a missile, so it's already in motion, like that. Alright, so 1 more should do it. If we can land this final shot, that is. I'm gonna wait because of how much is flying around right now. Let's try this. Nope, got blocked.
Yippee! You did it!
We're preparing to dock. Thanks, Flip. Blue Marine came through. Slippy's not such a screw-up after all.
Thanks a lot, Peppy.
I'll take the sky any day.
Sheesh, Falco. You too.
All things considered, that went pretty well. So let's see what's next.
There's an enemy base there?
Affirmative, General.
Good luck.
Let's sneak in low and surprise them. This is donuts? I can't believe they did it.
What a dump!
I hear you, Flippy.
Watch out for the searchlight!
Let's take them all out!
So this is a stealth mission in a way. We basically need to destroy the spotlights before they see us, basically. It's kind of interesting going from one highly polluted planet to the next here. We have a theme for these 2 levels.
Fox, get this guy
Slippy's in trouble, yet again. Why am I surprised? So the searchlights are tied to the optional route, or the other route, so if you get spotted, you'll go to Macbeth. If you destroy all the searchlights in time, you'll stay on the upper path. So I'll do my best.
Closing in on them, Falco. Take the right, my boy. I have the left.
Cat, what are you doing here?
Is that any way to greet a girl?
This is Cat Monroe, an old friend of Falco's. She's helping us out in this level by destroying some of the searchlights around the area. That was too close, I almost flew right into that without meaning to.
Hey! Whoa!
So the medal score for this is 250 points, which is kind of intimidating trying to go for that while going for the searchlights. I actually think more enemies appear when the searchlights are like spot you. So if you're actually going for the medal, I think you want to get caught by the searchlights, if I'm not misremembering. In general, Zonus is pretty fun. It's a nice change of pace from the very slow Blue Marine level, despite kind of having similar level theming. It is nice being back in an R-Wing after that. Oh, that was interesting, that thing that passed by there. I wonder what that's all about. So there's also some kind of sea serpent around here. We have to spin these propellers to raise the blockades in order to reach certain searchlights. I was just going to say, I could really use a gold ring by now, because this is another stage where I feel like the boss is very intimidating, and I would love to have a health extension, kind of like an Aquas, because the boss of this area can rack up damage very fast. Also, I would recommend holding on to as many bombs as possible, because that will speed things up a little bit later on. We have a short break from the searchlights for now, but we should have more of them up ahead. Alright, so overall, this is going pretty well. I'm not anywhere close to the medal score, sadly, so we'll probably not get that. But again, you'd probably want to get spotted by the searchlights and more enemies show up, if you were going for the medal. As is, that wasn't too bad. We have like 180 points, so yeah, overall that went pretty good, all things considered. And yeah, we are good to go for the upper path still, because I think we got all the searchlights, and I don't think there are any more now. We should be getting close to the end of the stage, actually.
Looks like we've got company.
Well, I really misremembered this level. There are plenty more searchlights.
Close call, Fox.
You're telling me, Falco.
Jeez Louise, what is that? Be careful, it might be a trap.
Something's coming from the sea!
Disrespectful little whelp. I'll teach you some respect. Arr, arr.
Enemy shield analyzed.
That periscope we saw earlier is actually the boss of Zonus. So this boss needs to be attacked in a very specific way.
Adjust 10 degrees right. Higher.
It'll attack with that large wrecking ball, which we need to dodge. But once it surfaces, we need to destroy the smokestacks to keep it from diving down, if I'm not mistaken. And it'll also launch these barrels that drop items. This boss is only weak to bombs initially, so we have to use bombs wisely, as Peppy would say. That's one smokestack down, so one more to go. So now that both are down, we need to destroy one of the side parts of the ship. By doing that, it will turn around, and then we can actually go for the crane. If we can destroy the crane, we can keep the boss from healing. So now that that's taken care of, we need to get more bombs by destroying some of the projectiles. And then we should be able to destroy that section and then go for the boss directly. This is actually very dangerous, so be very careful here.
All aircraft report.
I'm fine, I'm fine.
Everything's A-OK. Cat, where'd you go?
Both of those levels tend to give me a lot of trouble, so I am happy that they went pretty smoothly. But we'll continue this path next time. So thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more Star Fox 64.